Hello everyone! Welcome back to Glitz and Glitter. So today I'm going to do something different. No molds today. This came in Happy Mail quite a while ago. It's been in my to-do pile that I showed you several videos back how big that is. I wanted to do UV resin today because I know you guys love UV resin. It's quick, it's easy, it's sellable, and this kit came, and this kit has all kinds of cabochons in there. Animal themed. I've done this kit before, but we're going to revisit it today. And it also comes with these. These are glass, so you don't have to pour your UV resin cabochons, but you can incorporate this into other things as well. So I was playing around with a couple before I began to see if I wanted to use, where did I do with it? Oh, here it is. This is my nail foil glue gel. So I was going to do my nail foils today, and I played around with those today too. I'll do that on a completely separate video, but this is nail foil that I got to work on the first try. Now, as soon as I turn the video on for that, it probably won't work because in the past I had a hard time. This one went on pretty good. We'll do this in an upcoming video, so I'm not going to do that today. I want to use these, and I played around with two. So here's one of them that we got chameleon powder underneath that cabochon. And these are so easy, you guys. So super easy. And then I was using the pearlescent UV resin on this one. So I used orange and green, very slight on that one. So we're going to play around with what can we use, what can we not use. Hopefully everything works out pretty good. So I pulled out another turtle. This time it's the antique and the cabochon to fit. So we'll do like one at a time. I did pull out this mold just to give something to sit in for a flat surface. So this one, I pulled out this color. It's a color changing blue purplish, I think. And I use this nail foil glue gel to do it. Because I was thinking, this is kind of like the same thing how I do my nails. But it's not the same brand. I'm not going to use my nail brand on stuff like this. It's more expensive. But I will link this glue. Hopefully it's still available. I bought it quite a while ago on Amazon. It came with 2 of these bottles. They will last you forever. I mean, for me, forever, because I rarely use it. I just put a layer on there. And then I took my light and I cured it for 60 seconds. And then I pulled out my little brush that I love so much from Little Windows. I love this little thing. Let me get the other powder off. And we're going to just brush this powder on. Literally brush it on. You can even pour resin in here and put your cabochon right on top of it if you wanted to. So I pulled out some chameleon glitters to see how they look underneath them. And I'm going to pull out some colored UV resins. We're just going to do a whole bunch of different designs today. I don't know. Probably won't be that long of a video, but you know how I get when I get to UV resin. You can't stop me. I don't want to do that whole package, but you just never know what's going to happen. All right, let's pull that out. That's got to be a minute already, probably. I'm just going to take the brush, a little bit of powder, and brush it on the back. Actually, I don't really want to do it over there. I don't really need that anymore because I'm done curing it. So I just brushed a little bit of that powder because it leaves a sticky surface to get those nail foils on there. But you can't use nail foils on these because the nail foils have to go on the top of the piece and not the back of the piece. So here's the back done up. That's why I'm not going to do the foils today because I realized, oh, I need the tops of the pieces to do that. Let me just get the powder off my hands and let's see what it looks like. There you go. That is how easy it is. And that's just some chameleon powder. And then all I did with it was take my B7000 glue, gave it a nice little dollop in there so it stays forever, and then popped it in there and glued it down. I'm telling you, this is so quick, so effective, so easy. Anybody can do this. So just pick what color you like. if you want chameleon powders. You don't have to use chameleon. You can use even like, maybe I'll pull out some, see, I'm going to be here forever. I can already tell, some chameleon flakes. But let's try another one. Let's do another owl, or let's do a butterfly. Butterflies look pretty, and just make sure you get the right cabochon that goes in there. Now, if it's going to be like transparent, let me put this in here. You're probably going to want to back coat it with white or black if you think you need it. What am I doing? Oh, I need this. Let's just put a coat of this on. Let's try the Chameleon glitter and see how it sits on the back of the cabochon and see how it looks through the front of the butterfly. Just got to make sure you get it everywhere. It's hard to see because they're glass. But this little kit, I will try to find the kit. Again, it was sent to me, but I'm pretty sure I could find the link for you. I'm just going to cure that for a minute. So I'm not going to make you sit for every minute. So while it's curing, I'm going to find what I'm going to do next. I'm just thinking you could probably put that glue in here and get your powder in there and then just put the cabochon in there. That might even work too. That should be long enough. I wasn't timing it. I'm just guessing here. So let's get this, move that so I don't get glitter all over everything. And let's, ooh, it's sticky, that's for sure. This glitter has to lay down flat if you want to see the effect of it. Yeah, it's sticking, that's for sure. Just burnish it down flat, make sure it's all over the back. Now this one's going to be a little bit more messy, but that's okay. We don't mind. And there is your glitter. That is a chameleon glitter. Let's see how it looks in the back. And you can always paint, like I said, you can always paint the backs if you need them black or white. You could paint inside here, or you could just back coat them if you want to. So check that out. Glitter works. We might have to pull out some of my glitters. I'm just gonna put a little glue in so these can start drying as I go instead of waiting until they're all done. Pop this in the back, and there you go. Easy peasy. That's like a green, blue, purple shift. That's a glitter from Temu I got ages ago. I rarely use it, but I have like 4 of them. I have all these colors that I just rarely use because I don't know what to brush them on. But I think you can brush them on molds as well. So let's see, what can we do next? We've got turtles, butterflies, owls, dragonflies. We have some small little cat heads. What else do we have? We have some small, those are cute, little elephants. We'll try everything. Why not? What else do we have in here? This is the same. Oh, this is a little bit different owl here. Oh, the backs of these elephants say love. Aren't they cute? How cute. Okay, let's try one. So let's do red, the red glitter for love. Should we try it on here? Let's try it on here. The only thing is I don't want to get it on the actual elephant part. So I'll be very careful to keep it inside the line. So it might be easier on the cabochon. Not sure. Let's try. It's not that hard. Just keep it in the lines like we're painting. You guys are crafty. I'm sure you guys have tons of ideas. I'm just gonna cure that for 1 minute. That should be good. Let's see if we can get this to work in here without getting it in everything. So this is red. I don't know. It looks like maybe red green. Not sure. I'm just gonna dump some in there. I'm just learning along with you guys. Again, I don't do a lot of UV resin. That went in really well. So that worked perfectly. And you can see the red-green shift right through there. So let's go ahead and glue this one down. I'm telling you, this is like the easiest. Oh, you know what though? The glue. That's not going to look good. Don't do it that way. Let me press it so the glue gets to all those edges. I think we need to keep it on to, I didn't think of that. How many of you thought of that? You're probably like, no, don't do that, don't do that. I could hear it. But I pressed the glue that it's even. I'll have to wipe it off later with like a Q-tip or something, right? Well, I better do it right now. A little bit of alcohol while my glue is drying. Get it off now. Some came out of the side. So I don't think that's your best option because of the glue issue. But this one worked pretty good. Very cute. Okay. Oh, geez, I'm getting glue everywhere. Oh my gosh, I'm so messy when it comes to UV resin. I don't know why, but I am. I've got glue all over my hands. Okay, let's put those away. And let's pick, I'm going to vacuum this up real quick. Let's try a chameleon flake on a butterfly. And I'm not like trying to be thin, thick. I'm just kind of making sure it's everywhere. I don't know that it even matters if it's thick or thin. So far it hasn't mattered, so I'm not going to worry about that until I have a problem. Cure for 1 minute. All right, let's pull it out. I pulled out lime and blue chameleon flakes, which do fly everywhere. I even turned down my fan, but I didn't turn it off. Ooh, those are going to be pretty. They make a mess, but I think it's well worth it. I love chameleon flakes. I know a lot of people don't. I do. I love them. They come in so many different colors. Okay, let's see what it's going to look like. Like opalescent through there. I hope the camera is picking it up. See, that's why you need to put it on here and not here, because I wonder if we put black behind that, if that's going to change it. You know what? I think it will. Let's try. Let's put some black UV resin, pre-black. You can make your own black if you don't want to buy the pre-black, but this is so much easier. Just a thin, thin coat. I have a scribe out. Let's just back it in black to get those colors as vibrant as humanly possible. We don't want it too thick though, because you still have to fit it inside that cabochon. I need a little bit more though. A little more. Got to be careful with this. This is not high viscosity UV resin. This is just normal, like hard type. So if you're not good with back coats yet, be careful. It is runnier than normal. I'm just going to hold it under there for just a minute till I can set it down. I pulled out my Heaven's Dust, which is back in stock, you guys. Oh my gosh, that took forever, and a couple emails to them. And as soon as I emailed them, they're like, oh, we have it. We didn't put it back on the website. I'm like, seriously? My 55,000 subscribers have been waiting. As soon as they heard that, they're like, let me send you some samples. So yeah, I got some samples coming. We'll see if they got some pretty new glitters in stock. So we'll see what's going on. I'm just going to vacuum this up as I go. Let that cure for a minute. So I'm excited to see the samples. They should be here any day now. I don't know what they have in mind for samples. Let's see. Yeah, that's good. Oh, that made it so much better. Look at that. So if you don't want that extra coat on the back of the cabochon, you can paint this black. Let me shut this off. But it's not too thick. It's almost too thick for this, where it's not going to sit into that ledge, but it'll be okay. So I'm thinking, if you know you're going to need a black back coat or a white, I would say paint this, unless you don't mind that it's not sitting perfectly, oops, in that bezel. But if you get the glue in there, because that's what I did with this one too. I put the UV resin on the back, which I'll show you how I did that one. That's really pretty. I love that with the black on it. Much, much more vibrant. Let's try the Heaven's Dust. What should we put the Heaven's Dust on? Oh, I've got all these. Let's do the belly. We'll do the belly of the owl. I did pull out this white silver fine glitter from Dianca Pours too. It's almost, or you could use like a crushed crystal. I bet crushed crystal would work. We should try it. See, this is where my brain goes, and then you guys are stuck with me. Not that you can't shut me off, because you certainly can, but I can go on and on and on. But I want to give you guys who do UV resin jewelry a whole bunch of ideas, unless I'm late to the party and you guys already know all this, then that's something different. There's these tiny little ones for these dragonflies, so you really need to make a big impact. The other thing you can put on the back of these are paint skins, which I do have from my friend Debbie. But I know you guys don't have a lot of paint skins. I might do one just to show you, in case you do have paint skins on hand. We could do a paint skin, which is acrylic paint that was left over after a paint pour. I'm not into acrylic painting, so if you're not, you may not know what I'm talking about. But she just dumped it on paper and then peeled it off when it was dry, and you have all these super cool patterns and everything from your extras. Okay, let's do, what'd I say? The Heaven's Dust, right? Let me just get this off. Hopefully I could pull some out. Put it on the back here. Just need to scoop it up, which is not easy. Let me put it in here. Come on, come out. There we go. That is sticky, so be careful. Trying to get it on without rubbing off my stickiness. We may need to back this in black as well. So if you have a favorite glitter, you can put them on here. That's good. I don't think we need any more. Let's see what it looks like. What a mess. Oh, that's pretty. I wonder if it changes with black. I don't think I like black, but I think I like it. Maybe I'll put some white on the back of this one just to pull out the opal essence. I'm not going to use that anymore. We only need one of each. Here's the white resin. And again, it's going to make it a little thicker. So when you glue it, you'll have to make sure it doesn't move until the glue is dry, because it's not going to sit inside of that frame. I don't know if this is even going to do anything, but I'm thinking it's going to go in between all these little cracks and crevices that glitter didn't fill in, you know what I mean? Like microscopic cracks and crevices, and give it the opal look instead of the other look from the bronzeness, is that a word? Bronzeness of the owl. Let me just put that in there. And we'll start, what do we want? Let's do this little fella. And let's try the crushed crystal since I mentioned it. Let's pull that out. Actually, let's do this one. Magnolia Shimmer. This is from Laura's Art Corner. I haven't used this yet, but I think it's just like a crushed crystal. So while that one's curing, I'm just going to do this one in my hand the best that I can. Get it to all the edges. You can kind of see it, and if you like turn it in different lights, you can see where it's on and not on. And then I'm just going to hold that under there for just a minute. And this one's ready. That looks good. Let's see how it fits in there. That fits a little bit better. I didn't do it quite as thick, but you could definitely see the opal of those colors. So I'm going to go ahead and glue it in. I did pull the holographic glitters out by Let's Resin to see if we can get the holographics. We'll probably have to have a black back coat though. Let me pull this up. So cute. And then also I want to show you how I did the other owl with the pattern on the back. This one's probably ready. Let me get some glitter off of that. And we're going to try this one. I mean, if you have crushed crystal, it's pretty much the same thing. Let's get this all on there. This is so easy, you guys. Like, anybody can do this. Anybody. That is so pretty. I don't think it needs anything behind it. Maybe it'll look better on like a, do we have a darker one? No, but I think it'll fit in the turtle. Let's see if it fits in the turtle. So it's not on the silver. See, that looks better. You could see that white. Oh, that is gorgeous. It doesn't need anything behind that one. So definitely can use that. And I will still try the Dianca Pores. I have tons of these. So maybe we will be here for a little while. That's okay. I don't mind if you don't mind. Let's see what we got here. That is so pretty. Love that. It's almost like a silvery crushed crystal. I'm setting them aside. Let me move my let me get my vacuum out and do that again. There's going to be such a glitter mix inside of this vacuum someday when I open it up. It's going to be like a custom glitter mix, ladybug style. Let's see if this is any different, the Dianca Pores. Let me just get it prepped since you don't need to see that anymore, and then I'll show you what I'm doing. I prepped 4 of them so we don't have to keep waiting. So this is the Holographic Fine Glitter. They have 3 of them in the package. Let me see which one I like. These are all holographic. They're more on the gray side, I think. That one might be more colorful, I think, than this one. This one's a little too fine for me. And then there's this one in the box. I've only used these a couple of times. Like I said, I don't have a lot of opportunity. That one's super duper fine. I like this chunkier one. Let's put this on the back of, I don't know, let's try the little one for the dragonfly. And we might need black on the back of it to get it to work properly. I'm not sure. Let's just see. Okay, it's definitely covered. You want that. I don't think it needs anything. Like, I have a black glove on. It's not going to change anything on the glove or off the glove. So there's the holographic. It's not my favorite. But if you like the holographics, let's see what it looks like in here. Oh, these fit into the... Yeah, you can't really see it in that one. Oh, that's too big for that. Oh, I thought I did the little one for that. Oh, it doesn't fit. I need, here, a darker one. That's too small. Oh my goodness. What does this fit? Just the... So it fits that one, but I want... Okay, we got some darker ones over here. I want the dark background so you can kind of see. Can you see the holographics in there? It's subtle. It's there, but it's subtle. So let me just quick glue that in and we will try a few other things. Looking good. By the time I'm done, these should all be dry. Okay, I pulled out, oh, the Dianca Pores. We're going to do the Dianca Pores one. Let me just move things as I use them. This is the white silver glitter. And I don't know, what are we going to put it in? Let's do this one. Same thing. This could probably be just like the crushed crystal. This is a metal flake and not like a polyester or plastic flake. which gives it quite a bit more sparkle and shine. Let's see, we'll compare it next to the Laura's Art Corner one. Oh my goodness, I am a complete mess. What is this one gonna go in? Do I have anything oval and dark? So let's just compare the two. This is the Diancopores, and that is the one from Laura's Art Corner. So they are so super close. Super duper close. I'm just gonna glue this one in. So if you have one or the other, you're pretty much gonna get the same result. Get that one in. Pretty. What do we have? Two more that I've already pre-done. I pulled out the Chunky Glitters by Let's Resin. This set of gorgeous glitters. Let's do... What color? What color? What is it going to go in? Do the oval or do the round? Maybe we'll do the pink. This is pink opal. On that circle, if it fits in that circle, watch, it won't fit in there. That would be terrible. If I can get some out. Basically, whatever is going to stick to a sticky, tacky surface, you could put on here. So pretty. I don't know if this one's going to need a backing or not. You have 12 colors in this package that you could choose from. Let's see, do I need, well, would it work better with white? Ooh, yeah. I think it would for the opal look. I'm going to put some white behind it. This one's almost empty. Pretty sure I have another bottle. So it'll be a little bit thicker. Pop that bubble. But I think the white definitely helps that opal come out. Back it in there. It doesn't have to be thick. Pop any bubbles. I will put that in there. And what can I do? I don't think I put, oh, I have some chrome powders that we could try. Let me move these. And some chameleons. I do like the chameleons, I have to say. I have millions of chameleon colors from all different sorts of companies. Let's try a chrome though. We haven't done a chrome yet. Ooh, this one jumps right out at me. This is the blue. Let me get the glitter off there. And we're going to do the blue on the back. Look at that color. Oops, I don't want it to touch all the glitter on my hands, which it did. We got glitter on there. That's all right. That's going to be really, really nice. Definitely need to go wash my gloves. The chromes are going to be gorgeous. Let's do that on this one. And you can see all the glitters. Let me wash this off. Get a little alcohol. I got it from my gloves. So there's a few pieces of glitter in there. I do love the blue though. Too bad that glitter got on there from my hands, but it'll be okay. I'm gonna glue it in. It's worth it. Little glitter never hurt anybody, right? That's what I'm sticking with. Let's pop that in. And then I'll pull out some, I'll wash all of these down once they are all completely cured. This one should be ready. And ooh, that is pretty. Oh, I have one right here. That just made it pop all the better. So nice. Let's glue that one in. This is so easy, you guys. You want a little project to do with your grandkids? This is it. They will love that. Hopefully these are still available, because I did not even look before I turned the camera on. All right, let's get some colored UV resin out and see what we can come up with. I'm going to try my hardest not to get glitter on there. I took alcohol in this cotton swab and washed off the back. I think I'm going to go for black and white first, just to have those colors. Now all I did for that one owl was dripped a few colors of each, like that. Then we got white. Again, it's going to be a little thicker than normal. Then I took my scribe and basically just stirred it. Got it to the edges. If you need to get the bubbles off, you can get your lighter out. But I think I'm doing pretty good. So that's a little thicker than I really want it, but it'll be fine. Let's cure that one. I'm going to go grab some colored UV resin. This one is ready. Grab it. Look at that. That is pretty. That looks so cool. Does it look good on this one, or do I have, oh, I don't think I have any more dark ovals. Know exactly what you're going to put it on before you put it on the cabochon. I almost wish it wasn't on silver. That one doesn't look too bad though. Is there a piece of glitter? No, no. Oh, one piece of glitter got under there. Totally stinks. Oh well, it's okay. These are just going to get given away as freebies. You guys might even have them by now in your mail. One piece of glitter. Can't believe it. Yes, I can. Man, I did so good to clean that off too. That is so pretty. I love that. I'm running out of space. Let's put that up here. Okay, let's do this one. I pulled out red, orange, and yellow of the dark type. So let's do the same thing. Make sure it's level. I did already wash it off, but I guarantee you glitter's going to find its way. Red. We'll do some orange. And we'll do some yellow. Ooh, the yellow's really close to that, so I don't know if we're going to really even see yellow. I need to get the resin off of this with a knife. It's on the tip of my scribe. It's not very pointy anymore. Just get that off. Okay. There's a piece of black in there. I just want to stir it. Get it to the edges carefully because it's not high viscosity. And again, it's thicker than it should be for these, but it's okay. Let's get that cured. This one is done. I just cleaned one off. We're going to do blue and purple on this one. Oh, that definitely just got glitter back on there. See, look at that. That looks so cool. Again, I will wash the tops off because there's obviously glitter on all the tops. Let me just put some glue on the back of here. And you can back these with white or black if you wanted to. But I don't know that it really needed it because it looked pretty good. Oh, can you see that glue? Let me just twist this so the glue spreads, because I don't know if that's glue I see underneath or if that's marbling. Looks pretty good. Nice! Now I gotta clean this one again because I have glitter on it, I think. Sure. So if you're doing these and you don't want glitter, don't pull glitter out that day. But because I have everything out, it's like not possible to not have glitter on it. Okay, I pulled out blue and purple. So let's see what blue and purple look like. Blue and purple always look good together. Ooh, that's a light purple. That should be enough. Pop that bubble. Just gonna swirl it together. I don't know if there's room, like if you needed the black or the white on the back of this, I would say paint it because you don't want a second layer of resin on there. Let's see what it looks like. And I think I'll do 1 or 2 more with ya. That's pretty. Is that the one I wanted it on? No. Maybe. You almost need it white because that purple came out more clear. Let's see what it looks like on. Yeah, that's too dark. You almost need white back there, but I'm trying to think if I can, maybe I'll just do it. Let's see if I could just do it on here really thin. Get it cured. You have to cure it though. You can't UV through that. I don't think. I'm not going to try. Let's get a little white, as thin as humanly possible. I don't have the patience for painting right now, and I want you to see the back color. What I was going to do on that one that I just used was put some flowers in the background. So what I pulled out were tiny little flowers, and I think, well, let's just finish this one real quick since it's almost done. That doesn't take very long. Hopefully that's all it needs is a tiny little bit of white to bring out those colors. It's better, but it looks like white and blue. I mean, it's not terrible. It's just not the purple that I was going for, but we're going to go with it, and I'm going to glue it in there. My glue is leaking. Oh, I wonder if we're going to see the glue. We might have to spread. You know what? I'm going to spread the glue everywhere. I would assume this is going to dry clear, I hope. I just don't want to see that glue. Not too bad. Actually kind of pretty. I see some hints of pink in there somehow. Let's lay that down flat so it doesn't get messed up. So let's do this one, and I think I want a white background. You could put any color background, but I think I want a white background on this one. I'm just going to spread it around. And I'm going to put my flowers in right now. Where's my tweezers? Okay, let's put the green in. I'm not going to put it underneath. I just want to lay it on top the best that I can. What do I have here? I have a blue flower. Come on, it's so tiny. We don't need a lot. And how about this little yellow flower? I don't know if it's going to shine nicely through. I don't know if I want yellow. Do I want, no, I want pink. I want something bright or purple. This one's purple. Let's do that. There's the blue and purple I was going for. We'll do a flower right there and a flower right there. That's all I'm going to do. So simple. Pick it up if I can and cure that real quick. There's that cured, and I think what I want to do, because we could cure it top down through the glass. So this is the glass cabochon, making it look really pretty under there, but I think what I'm going to try, instead of gluing it, I'm going to put UV resin over that. Put the cabochon down. Oh man, I just got glitter on that one. I'm going to get a different one. Really thin layer. I don't want to use that one. I got glitter all over my hands. Not good. I'm going to just cover this. And then lay the cabochon down so it's cured in there forever. You know what I mean? Let me try to get one of these without any glitter. Of course there's a piece of glitter on there. Why wouldn't there be? Let me grab a new Q-tip real quick. Well, you know, guys, I just added some. It's stuck on there forever. That one's not going to work. Let's try another one. Well, you know what? You're getting glitter. Whoever gets this one, I'm sorry. Not sorry. Sorry, not sorry. There's a couple pieces of glitter. It looks okay though. So now it's in there. I'm just going to cure right through the top. And I told you about paint skins, so I think I'm going to go ahead, go find my paint skins and do one last one for you. So here's some paint skins that she has given me. I have had them for quite a while and I use them when I do this. These are some paintings she has done and she just spills out the rest of the paint. I'm thinking this one because I'm going to do this owl, and you basically put it over the spot that you want. She has all kinds in this little thing she gave me quite some time ago. Here's some black and blue, which would look really pretty too. Just pick a portion of it, see where you want it, and UV resin it right down. But I think I'm going to go with that one. Here's another one. This one's a little too thick though. This one's quite thick. I was cutting it apart. But that's what paint skins are. If you have never seen paint skins, here's another one that's really pretty. Here's some purples, and this was from a separate one. Gorgeous. So I really want, see, this one might be a little thinner. Maybe I'll use this one. And I pretty much just UV resin it directly down where I want. Now here we go with all the glitter behind it again, but I can't help it. It's not working for me. And I don't want to take my gloves off just because I'm allergic to it. So I'm going to do my best to keep the glitter out. That one's finished. Let's check it. I think glitter's on there anyway, so we're going to put it down. And it stayed. It's there forever with my couple pieces of glitter. So that works too. You could put some flowers behind it. Nice. I got a bubble in there, but that's okay. You can barely see it. For this, what I'm going to do, I'm going to use my, where do I want it? I kind of like that piece right there. Also like these as well. So it's like, what would you use for an owl's belly? Look, she's got some glitter in there. We can go up here too. Maybe I'll do that. I'm going to work from the edge so I don't waste any. Let's just cut the piece off that we want. Kind of rough cut it. Making sure it's going to cover. That way we could save the paint skin. I don't know. Hopefully you know people that do paint pouring. If not, I really don't know how to help you get any. And I think what I'm going to do, we need the little tray out. Let's put this away. Put that right on the tray. I'm going to get the high viscosity because it's a, well, you know what? I don't think I need that. I think I want the thinner one. I'm going to put it right on there. Press that down. You can even make your own paint or UV resin paper if you want to do it that way in any color you want. I know Daniel Cooper has some videos on how to do that. I think I only did it once. I'm not a pro like he was, doing a very good job on his. So check out Daniel Cooper's channel and look for UV resin paper or something to that sort. Oh, I'm not done with that yet. We're going to glue it onto there, but I want to cut around it. I'm putting everything away as if I'm done. Oh my gosh, I've done so many of these. I'll get you guys pictures of all of this stuff. This is so stinking cute and so easy. It's just amazing how effective that could be. Then you just put a jump ring on these so you can run it through a necklace. Let's see how we doing here. Then you just take your scissors, cut right around the cabochon, and glue it down into your bezel. I hope I gave you some ideas today. Some easy, non-brain thinking. Look at that. Let me just get this side. I had a little bit of UV resin oops, come out right there. So I want to get that off. Just trim it as close as you can. That looks pretty good right here. You're not going to be able to trim the glass, so you don't have to worry about that. And let's see. That is so pretty. That is so stinking cute. Last one to glue in. So it's UV resin to the cabochon on one side, and then the paint skin is going to be glued in on this side. So it is not going to go anywhere. Hopefully you guys can get your hands on some paint skins from an artist. There we go. What do you think? Super easy video. I love easy stuff. No cure times, no heat matting, no pressure pot for the change. I'm going to clean up my area. I'm going to get you guys some pictures. I hope you enjoyed it. We will do those other foils in a couple days. So give me a couple days. I'm going to get those done so you can see how those work. Those are really super cool too. So thanks for joining me, guys, and I will see you tomorrow. Stick around for those pictures. Bye, everybody.
Glitz and glitter paint her way. She lights up hearts come what may. With a brush of faith she starts. Jesus whispers through her art. Patience blooms in every hue. Her love for viewers shines so true. Shimmer sparkles in her eyes. A radiant soul under bright skies. Glitz and glitter, Michelle, a story. Her colors tell faith and love in every part. Jesus guides her shining heart. Canvas dreams and sparkly streams. Her laughter flows like sunlit beams. With each stroke her spirit sings. A masterpiece of golden wings. She sprinkles joy like morning dew. In every shade a promise new. A life of love, a life of grace. In her art we see his face. Glitz and glitter, Michelle, a story. Her colors tell faith and love in every part. Jesus guides her shining heart.